All right. Good afternoon. I guess it's 2:20 in the afternoon here, and a little bit different angle here on this, but that's okay. You'll get, excuse me, you'll get used to it. I want to talk to you about something that I think is really interesting. I guess you could call it interesting. Predictable is what I guess it should be called. But I called it a long time ago that there was a Trump psyop, and this whole candidacy was just a big game and a big psyop, and it wasn't real. And that's the truth of the matter. And I'm going to prove it to you here that Trump is establishment and that he's no different than anybody else. Probably worse because Republicans always conservative Christians and evangelicals put their guard down when a conservative, which he's not even conservative. Oh my goodness. Okay. Here we go. The Republicans and Donald Trump fully funded Planned Parenthood. Now that's not even, listen, that's not even the major psyop. Are you ready? Here's the major psyop. Are you ready for evangelicals to go duh 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 duh? No, are you ready? Here's where it gets even worse, okay? Here's where it gets even worse, and you have to think, man, am I really that stupid? Am I really that dumb? You say, what do you mean, preacher? Here, you ready? He leaves a national prayer breakfast. He leaves a national prayer breakfast, excuse me, pumping up all the evangelicals, and he goes and signs a bill that fully funds Planned Parenthood. Do you get it? Oh my goodness. Can you believe the absolute hypocrisy and absolute insanity of that? And evangelicals are like, yeah, go Trump, pro Trump. He loves Jesus. Man, that guy's lost. Remember, this is a guy that says, hey, next to the Bible, the art of the big deal. Hey, 2 Corinthians, it's the whole ball game. Remember that guy? Yeah, that's the same guy. While everybody's like, all right, it's Trump, man, he loves God. No, seriously. All the evangelicals went total gaga goo goo. Trump's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. They're like cheerleaders with their little pom-poms out there, right? And he says that breakfast, America, it needs more of God. End quote. And that's why I'm going to go sign a bill that fully funds Planned Parenthood so they can murder babies. Well, I told you, don't listen to the rhetoric. Look at the results. He fully funded, him and the Republicans, Republican House, Republican Senate, Republican President, fully fund Planned Parenthood. But Trump's an outsider. Really? The guy left a national prayer, which, by the way, is a bunch of ecumenical losers that all come together. Look, Trump's pastor is Paula White. She is a whore. Do you understand? She is a whore that got caught in a hotel at the Vatican in Rome sleeping with Benny Hinn. That was her anointing. You understand? You get it? They're not Christians. They're not biblical. Don't you see how a billionaire would like the prosperity gospel? He said that his pastor, I never wanted to leave a sermon when he did it. I never wanted to leave a sermon. Right? When who did it? Oh, what's his name? Oh, he's dead. Norman Vincent Peale. I love that guy, Norman Vincent Peale. That's what he said. Well, of course you never wanted to leave a sermon. He made you feel good about yourself. He made you feel good. You thought, hey, man, this guy's great. Folks, I'm telling you, I mean, you got to have some real intestinal fortitude and have mad, crazy devils in you to leave a prayer breakfast and then go sign a bill that fully funds Planned Parenthood. Oh, and I have people tell me, oh, you don't understand how politics work. Well, I understand how those work. I understand that those guys signed the bill and paid for Planned Parenthood after they left the National Prayer Breakfast. Everything he's doing, he plays to the religious right and acts. I mean, he is just like Constantine. If you go back and look at who Constantine is, and you understand the history of Constantine, Constantine pretended to be a national Christian. He made Roman Catholicism the national religion in the empire. And he murdered his own children, right? Set up big sanctuaries, set up big church buildings, and did all of those things, right? And he was a murderer, a pervert, whatever else you want to say. Constantine was no Christian. If anybody thinks he is, you got rocks in your head if you think Constantine was a Christian. He was a murdering church state devil. And what you're seeing is that you have a president that just did the same thing that if he ain't an insider, man, what's an insider look like then? Right? Trump is Constantine. He is. All under the guise of a religion and to go fight Muslims and kill them. Right? We're going to end the Muslims. We're going to do that. We're going to end the Muslims. I'm not saying Muslims don't want to kill people. They got devils in them. Of course they want to kill people. People with devils like to kill people. That's just what they do. And when they have mad crazy devils in them, they like to kill mad crazy ways. I get it, okay? I'm not dumb. But at the same time, your bigger danger is your Congress and your House. Because I ain't never lost no freedom because of a Muslim. But I lost a whole lot from some old fat white guys in Congress that took my liberties away. Think about that one for a second. But that's part of the whole psyop. To get you back in the right-left paradigm, to get you to agree with that. And it's not even accurate. Trump is an insider. I mean, he meets with Henry Kissinger, right? Or whatever his name is. I think that's his name. Whatever that devil's name is. The one that sounds like he eats babies, that guy. Yeah, he meets with that guy, right? I forgot his name. I think that's his name, but whatever. It doesn't matter. They're all devils anyway. So the point is that if you voted for him, what I thought, well, at least he's pro-life. He funded Planned Parenthood. In all his bills, there's a continuation of a funding for Planned Parenthood. Hang on a second. Sorry about the fingers there in the video. I'm going to slide this over just a little bit. In a letter to pro-lifers during the election, Trump and Vice President Mike Pence said, I'm committed to defunding Planned Parenthood as long as they continue to perform abortions and reallocating their funding to community health centers that provide comprehensive health care for women. While the budget provides more funding for common community health centers, it also fully funds Planned Parenthood. In fact, Trump has signed a multiple continuing resolution that fully funded Planned Parenthood despite his campaign promise to defund it. Oh, okay. So, you mean he lied? Yeah, he's a politician. His lips are moving. Of course he lied. Right? See, here's the thing. This is all a psyop and it's all a game. And if you played it, you lost. If you didn't, stay awake, I guess. Figure it out. You're being played. You're being played. I will tell you this. You need to be saved. If you've never been born again by the Spirit of God, you need to repent and put your faith and trust in Jesus Christ. Don't trust these political messiahs. They're all liars. They are. And they don't love Jesus Christ. And you need to be born again by the Spirit of God. Because just like Trump, you're going to die and go to a devil's hell if you don't repent and put your faith and trust in Jesus Christ alone. And we're going to talk later about why everybody gives Obama, or everybody came down hard on Obama, but nobody wants to say anything anything about Trump. Anyway, we'll save that for another video. Have a good day.